I'm just you. Come and cook with me. I'm just you. Come and cook with me. I'm just you. Alright, you're going to start out here with 2 cups of chicken broth. I also have 4 chicken thighs. And as you see, a couple stalks of celery. I'm going in with a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of seasoned oil as well. Now you can season your chicken however you like to season it, but these are the seasonings that I will be using. And I'm also going to go in with about a tablespoon of garlic powder. And also I have about a half of a onion there. And I'm also going to go in with the pack of sazon. You know I say sazon, but I had a Spanish person was like, it's not sazon, it's sazon. I'm like, well, so some sazon. Forget it, it's sazon. That's how I say it, and I'm going to keep saying it like that. But you want to preheat your oven for 350 degrees, and you want to put your chicken in, covered up with some foil, and you want to let that bake for about a good 30 to 35 minutes or until it's actually done. Your oven may vary, so you want it to temp at least 165. And right here I have a pan with about a tablespoon of butter, and I have some mixed vegetables. I have some bell peppers, some celery, some onions, you know, all the different color bell peppers. So you want to add about, I have about maybe about 2 cups in all that I use for this recipe. And you just want to saute those a little bit. Then I also have a recipe for the cornbread that I'm using right here. And I will put that in the description box, or I'll try to link it on top. But you want to, the best thing is to, if you make your cornbread the day before, it's going to dry out enough for you. And it's going to be really, really much better. It won't be so moist. You want your cornbread to be dry. You want to break it all up into little bitty pieces. Just crumble it all up. And then I'm going to be going in, you guys, with this Pepperidge Farm. I love their breadcrumbs. They are so freaking good. I didn't actually measure this, but I will show you how much I used in all, because I used almost the entire bag for this. So right there, I'm trying to eyeball it. You know, I tell you guys, you got to eyeball your food, y'all. Got to walk with me, eyeball it. Just, you know, you're going to be all right. You're going to be okay. And so, see, I used almost the entire bag, but not all of it. Then I'm going to go in. I have cream of chicken and cream of celery soup as well. But I guess right now I'm going in with my seasonings. So I'll have those linked for you guys as well. That is the sage. I use about a teaspoon of sage. Now you want to be careful with the sage because it has a strong taste to it, all right? Went in with a tablespoon of garlic powder. And you can always start out little with your seasonings because you can definitely taste it before you put this in the oven, and definitely before you add your eggs in. Also going to use a teaspoon of black pepper. Season oil, I used about a tablespoon of season oil. Parsley flakes, you can go wild with those if you want to, because to me it's just going to add some color to it, you know. It's not really going to have a effect on the taste, to me, not the dry parsley. Now if you get fresh parsley, that's a totally different story. And right there I have the cream of celery soup. I'm going to go in with that, and I also have a can of cream of chicken as well. Jesus, I'm sorry, y'all. Goodness. And then right there, I am going in with those vegetables that I sauteed on the stove top. And you want to try to mix everything up really, really well. Get those cream of soups incorporated with everything. And now I have those, that is 2 cups of chicken broth. And that's from the chicken that we baked in the oven. So that's that broth. And look at how rich it looks. It looks so freaking good. So good. And so you don't want to add too much liquid at one time because you don't want to make it too soupy. So you want to add a little bit at a time until you get the consistency that you're looking for. And that's the chicken thighs that I cut up. I usually cut mine up into cubes, but you can shred it if you like. My mom used to shred hers, but I just prefer to cut them up in dices. And going back in with some more of that chicken broth. In this recipe, it actually took about 2.5 cups of broth. So if you don't have enough from your chicken that you baked in the oven, just make sure you have some chicken broth on hand, just in case you need a little extra. And right here, I'm just going to go in and taste it and see if I like it. And I end up putting a little bit more season-all. So that's why I told you, in all, I used a tablespoon of season-all. Because when I first added it, I added just a little bit. So it was about a tablespoon total. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more black pepper as well. So you want to taste it at this point, because we're going to be adding raw eggs, and after that you don't want to taste it. And see, I'm going back in with another cup, so that makes a total of 3 cups of chicken broth. But this is a nice Sunday dressing side. Oh my gosh, this is nice for a Sunday dinner, y'all. It's awesome. I feel like I want some right now. That was so freaking good. Definitely nice at the church when you come home from church. You know, you got your collard greens, some fried chicken, some dressing, and some yams. Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank me later, because this is an awesome recipe, guys. I kid you not. It's truly really good. You guys got to try it. You really do. Very easy to make, as you can see. You just want to mix everything up really, really good. And you want to go ahead and get yourself a baking dish. And I sprayed the bottom of this with some canola spray. And then you're just going to go ahead and get your dressing into your pan. I have my oven set at 375. And you're going to bake this covered with some foil for about 35 to 40 minutes. Covered up. You just want to spread everything out evenly. And go ahead and cover it up with this foil. Get it into your oven and let it bake for about 35 to 40 minutes covered. Then you're going to take it out, take the foil off. As you can see, we're going to put it back in the oven again. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks good right there. Oh my gosh, I want some more. I really do. Goodness. So you're going to let it bake again in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Just want it to get a nice little brownness on top. And then look at her when she comes out the oven. Look at that doggone dressing, y'all. Look at it. And it was so moist inside, not dried out. Definitely the texture was on point. Look at there. See how it held up? Yes, ma'am. I did that, y'all. I sure did. And it was so freaking good. So good. I'm about to give you guys a bite, all right? I'm going to give y'all some. Let y'all just taste it. Go ahead. Get a little closer to the screen so you can smell this dressing and get yourself a taste, because it's really freaking good. It was really good. This recipe is awesome. I promise you guys would love this dressing recipe. I promise you guys would. Try it out and let me know what y'all think, all right? There y'all go. As always, you guys, I hope you all stay forever blessed, y'all. It's just tea. I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. Stay forever blessed.